Very good morning, my dear children. Once more back to your maths class. Today you are having innovative maths because today is Monday. You are having innovative maths, and in your previous class I discussed about the large numbers, okay, and I discussed about the number names and the numerals, how to write that, and I did the skip counting also, how to write in tens, how to write in hundreds, in thousands and 10,000s. And this page, it's just your practice sums. You can practice in your house this sums. That is 5 and 6. You can practice. That is page number 4. From this book, page number 4, 5 and 6 sums. It's just for your practice. Based on this sums which I send in the assignment, that is count in tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Okay? This sum. So till here, exercise 1A. 1A, it's completed. Now I'll go to exercise 1B. Now in exercise 1B, all of you, my dear children, please open your book, all of you. You're having the book Innovative Maths right in front of you, yes. Open the book to page number 6. Innovative Maths, exercise 1B. All of you give the classwork date and then you please follow my class. Okay, then there are two types of numerals you find over here. That the numeration, how to write the numbers. One is the Indian system of numeration and the other is the international system of numeration. So there are two types of numerations which you find. One is the Indian system and one is the international system. So the basic difference is that millions, which you don't find over here in the Indian system, but millions you find over there in the international system. Okay, that is the difference. Over million, billions you find it over here, though it is not in your class. Okay, but you find the billions and all these things in your international system of counting, and I mean to say numeration. And in the Indian system of numerations you find the lakhs, crore, all these things you find. Okay, now so let's go back. I'll do a single sum that you can write in the two types. How to write the sum in the Indian system of numeration and other in the international system of numeration. So where to put the commas? You see the blocks over here very nicely. The lakhs block is given over here, the thousands block and the ones block. So depending on these three blocks you have to put the commas. See, in ones place, here is ones given over here, then the tens, then the hundreds. This I discussed in your previous class. Now in the thousands category lies the 1,000 and the 10,000. And in the lakhs category lies the 10 lakhs and the lakhs. Okay. So these are the category wise division which you find in the Indian system of numeration. Now when I am talking about the international system of numeration, my dear children, don't mix it up. And don't mess it up, okay. See, in the ones category is the same for the Indian system of numeration and also in the international system of numeration. You find the same thing. That is, in the ones place you find the ones, the tens and the hundreds. You find it over here. Okay. After that, when I shift for the hundreds, for the thousands place, okay, see the bar over here like this. In the thousands place like the thousand group, the 10,000s group, and after that we do the lakhs group over here. We don't go to lakh, we go for 1 lakh, means the 100,000. Keep this in mind, my dear children. For the in the international system of numeration, you put the lakhs place as 10,000 and the tens lakhs place you put it as millions. Okay, just keep this conception clear. Then you will not mix it up with the international system of numeration and with the national system of the Indian system of numeration. You will not mix it up. Just keep this in mind. Over here 10,000s, 100,000s, and over here a lakh comes, and in place of 10 lakhs comes the millions over here. This is the place where you have to, why this bar is given over here, you will put the commas after each bar. And one bar is containing over here in the ones place the 3 numbers, 10,000s place contains also 2 numbers, and lakhs place contains 2 numbers. After that you have to put the commas in the Indian system of numeration, and regarding the international system of numeration, you find the ones place. That's the same like that of the Indian system, and in the thousands place, the 3 you have to go with 3, just like the ones. That is 1,000, 10,000 and 100,000, not lakh. And after that goes for the millions. This is there in your syllabus, so I'll be concerned to teach you only up to this portion. Okay, and in your higher class, when you'll go to the higher class, you'll see more about the billions, more about the crore, you will find it over there regarding the international system and Indian system. So today I'll go for a single sum, and I'll write the sum in the two different manner. Just see, it's given over here. The number name which is given over here is 3000. Okay, I'll just write the number over here. It's given 3, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. This is the number. So this number you have to write in the international system also and in the Indian system also. So first let us go with the Indian system. So see over here, from the left hand side you will count. It's 5 given over here. 5, 4, 2. 5, 4, 2. So a comma will stand over here. Then goes 6, 4, 3. 6, 4. So a comma will stand over here also. And then it's a 3 over here. So when you will write the Indian system of numeration, what you will do? You will see that it's 3,46,245. So how you will put the comma? You will put the comma like this: 3, 4, 6, 245. So this is the way how you will put the comma in the Indian system of numeration. So be very much clear with this bars. This is ones bar which is having ones, tens, hundreds. This is the thousands bar which is having the 1,000 and the 10,000. Okay, and the lakhs bar is 10 lakhs and lakhs. Over here only 3 is given, so we will take only 3. So 3 after that a comma, that is 3 lakhs bar is completed. Then goes for the thousands thing, then it's completed. Then we are going for the ones bar, and that too is completed. Okay, the column, follow the column very nicely. In one bar it's having 3 columns. Okay, 3 columns for the ones, thousands 2 columns, and lakhs 2 columns. It's clear to you? And after each column you have to put a comma. Then for the same sum we are going for the international system of numeration. Let's see what it happens. For the ones it's the same. So you'll put a comma over here. Then we see that 6, 4, 3. So how you will write the number over here? You'll write the number like this, and how you'll give the comma? It is in the thousands place. It's 3,000. It's 346,000. Okay, and then 245. This is how you count in the international system of numeration. Okay, over here we don't find the millions is not given over here, so I didn't write the million over here. So the two sums are given over here, the two numbers are given over here, but the commas are differently placed. Okay, for the columns it's differently placed. Now, so you see the sums, it's given over here very nicely. You rewrite the numbers using commas first in the Indian and then in the international system of numeration. So for the first sum, you cut the international system. For the first sum, don't go for the international system of numeration. You just go for the Indian system of numeration. In the second, it's given the international system of numeration. So first is for the Indian system, second is for the international system, and third is the number names you have to write. Okay, and here also you are given the Indian system of numeration. So like this you will do the sums. Okay, I'll do a few sums with you. Let's see, I'll discuss few sums with you. I'm rubbing this. I think so this conception is clear to my dear children. You can follow me. Okay, then I'm going to the next sum. One I'll go for over here when I'm teaching you, I'll do a same sum which is having both the national and the international system of numeration. Okay. So please pay attention, my dear children. Okay. Please pay attention. So I am taking this sum. The B sum I am taking. B. 1B. I want to go for this sum. It's given over here 0, then 3, then 0, then 0, then 4, then 5. So how I will write the number like this in the Indian system of numeration? That is, after 5, this lakhs column I will give a comma. Then 40, I'll give a comma, then 030. So it's 5,40,000 and 30. So this is what the number stands in the Indian system of numeration. Okay, now the same sum, when I'll go for the international system of numeration, let's see what it comes. Same as the Indian system for this, then 0, 4 and then 5. So I'll put the comma like this, 5, 4, 0, 0, 3, 0. So it's 540,000, okay, and 30. So like this, you see the difference of commas, how I'm putting the commas differently. So for doing these sums, when you are doing these sums, you should have a column. You just like this, you have to draw a rough work column, and in this rough work column, you should have all these points. All these points, all these bars, all these columns you should have. You have to draw very nicely. Then you will see that you will not go any wrong with your sums. Okay? Be very much sincere with your work. Then you will see that you will not make any mistake. Now, I'm going for another sum. That is 8. All are given 8 over here. No, I'll not go for 8. I'll go for some other. I'll go for G. I'll go for the G sum. It's given 3, 1, 4, then 7, 0, 6. So here what the number will stand, how you'll give the comma over here. After 6 you'll give a comma, okay? Because you see the bar over here. 6 lakhs 7,000 and 6,07,413. So this is what the number will stand. It will be 6,07,413. You see the commas very nicely. Can see? So this is how the number will stand. Okay, I'm clear to you, my dear children. Now, for this thing only, when I'm going to the international system of numeration, let's see what it comes. 3, 1, 4, 7, 0, 6. So what it will be? It will be 607,000 and put a comma over here. 413. So you can see the difference between the Indian system of numeration and the international system of numeration. It's the same sum, but the number is the same, but it is placed differently when we are talking about the two different systems of numeration. So like this, I think so, my children, you can do the sums very nicely. Do it in your book. You can do it. Put the commas with your pencil. Okay, put the commas with your pencil. And regarding your copy, what you have to do in your notebook, in your math notebook, that is you have to write the number names. This 3. This will be for your homework. All of you see very nicely. Page number 6. 3. This 3, exercise 1B. This 3 will be your homework. You have to write the number names in the Indian system of numeration. Mostly we follow the in the Indian system of numeration for your state, but you should know this also. So this is how you have to do the Indian system of numeration. That is 3. This you are having for your homework. Okay, my dear children? Did you follow me? You are having this for your homework. Okay? Am I clear to you all, my dear children? So, and in my next class, so I should see that all my children, they are doing their work in their maths copy. This one, this number names you will do in your maths copy. Okay? I mean to see your maths notebook. You have to do this third number. I am writing over here also. Homework 1B number 3. You have to do all the sums. This is for your homework. Okay? And regarding the sums, you have to make a column very nicely where you will write this. Okay? All the houses you have to write very nicely, and then you have to do the sums regarding putting of the commas also, and regarding your number names also. You have to do it. So your conception should be clear. Then you can do all the sums correctly. Okay, my dear children? Am I clear to you? So we will meet in the next class. Until then, you please stay safe in your house, protect yourself and take care.